Alright guys, welcome back to more of a Black Myth Wukong. So we're in the secret area here. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go down this path because I think this is a kind of a closed off area. Sit down, bud. Situation. Let me go in this path. I think it said like says people are in this village. They're up to some no good. Oh shit. Oh, Violet Hill. I think we needed that. But this place is so big. I wanna explore it a little more. Because we need to. There's gonna be some item, loots, everything we need.
Buddhists are on me.
Get down, bud. We need more side boss, so there might be a side boss here. Oh shit. Really nothing. That's it. Couple of flowers. So you guys made us go through all this path for a couple of flowers. Oh, there's a hidden path here. Oh. Wow. So much will. So much. Where do I hope it lets me jump back up? Yeah, it will. So there's a path down there. I swear I thought we got this, or there's two of them. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought we'd get more legendary items here. Oh.
Buddhists are on me.
Oh. Oh, there's another save here. Where does this path come from? Oh.
A monk.
Okay. I'll get that in a sec. Let's first clear up everything here.
Buddhists are unwelcome in the land.
Get your ass, boy. Nothing up here. At least they could have had like a chest or something up here, right? And nothing? Garbage. Oh. Oh, another pretty big chest here. I mean, you can't say it's completely useless, but I would assume some armor piece, some staff. I guess they don't. I guess they want you to kind of like beat the bosses in order to get the staff. I don't think they're willingly just giving it to you. If they want. Oh. No, we came from this way. Yeah. Yep. Let's do it. Use it to, upon use, instantly recovers full health and rooms. Oh, that's life-saving pill. Oh, that's pretty good. So fully recovers us too. Oh shit. Run it.
A monk.
Okay. see inventory here. Oh, we can make one of these too now. Okay. And then what else do we have? We have 4 Skandas. While the remains of the deceased Daoist of the Pedal Hell found must be just what Daoist Mi outside. Oh, okay, so this is what he was. You gotta stay in the pond, bro. Oh. Both of you gotta learn to stay in your damn pond. Oh, shit. There you go, buddy.
Splendid. This is it. Vile and evil it is. Hence, I must bring it back for thorough study. Young master, in our brief acquaintance, you were kind enough to do me a favor. Why not extend your kindness by leaving your head with me? That would please my master greatly.
Oh, wait, you guys! Okay.
A strong foe. Just what I need. You shall be my initial feast to power my metamorphosis ascension.
Second base fighting. Shit. Oh, look, this guy's on something. I was whooping his ass that bad. Oh, here comes a snake. What, is that her husband? Oh, what?
These impudent mortals have overreached themselves. Their demise was of their own creation.
Oh, that is some ugly ass. That's a cobra with a human head?
But you are special. What poisoned them only strengthens you. Keep it close and wield it wisely. You'll see its potential.
You're at least a friend.
Go. Release him. Being trapped there is a torment worse than death.
Huh?
I've watched him grow up. I cannot bring myself to do it.
Violet Hill. Oh, where is she going? Oh, she just disappeared. Maybe she was going through there. Alright. On one hand, let's quickly go. I don't think we went down this path. This is like a dead end. Oh. Whoa! Oh, what the hell? Oh shit. What was a path here? Oh, look at this, we got a chest. Oh, okay, okay, I think we got something here. +2 in terms of... What is this? Filthy mice. Oh, violet hair, okay. Yeah, let's go back. Because I have to go collect our flowers. Then I guess we can go where that saw something sitting on some rooftop. Because I think we've gone through most of this. Okay, we're missing one meditation spot. Where could that be? I might have to come back for that because I can't remember where that one was. In an empty mountain, filling blossom sounds of flutes, soft notes reveal homes around wearing masks that obscure false and true. They burrow forms to seek cinnabar hue. Long ago, a young man ventured alone in the web, seeking vengeance. However, he was captured by Yugwais, endured many hardships in their lair before narrowly escaping. Once his return to the kingdom of Zuzu, numerous weavers approached him, hoping he would lead them to the estate of Zu on the ridge to find the legendary jade Subtle. The young man, overwhelmed, shut his door to the visitor, but his mother couldn't understand his reluctance and pressured him to lead the weavers to the ridge to slay the Yugwais and rescue his father. Yet human nature is unpredictable, and the weavers, each with their own agendas, failed to unite in the face of danger. They quarreled instantly and were ultimately wiped out by a giant green spider in the estate. The young man, cowering in fear, was shocked to see the spider transformed into a green-clad maiden. He then encountered in the cave and disillusioned with humanity. He tearfully begged the fairy to let him stay on the ridge of the green-clad maiden scolded him harshly and expelled him from the estate. The young man wandered to an abandoned village on the ridge. The insect youths, having heard of his plight, took pity on him. A dragon flew introduced him to her master, the hundred-eyed Daoist, at the temple of the yellow flowers. At the temple of the Daoist were stone masks. The Daoist master told the young man that to achieve the Dao he must savor all worldly ties and don a stone mask to cut off his mortal connection. The young man, hesitant, wandered around the temple. Unexpectedly, an elder woman in red arrived with a group of beautiful maidens, including a green-clad maiden and a girl in yellow. Later, the temple hosted a banquet for the maidens. The young man, spying from the side, saw the table laden with dishes: human oil stir-fried fish, fresh human meat, cooked and roasted, tofu blocks made from human brains, and meat buns filled with human flesh. The stench was nauseating, and he could only watch as the Yugwais feasted on human. The Daoist master, noticing shock, remarked indifferently, It is in the Yugwais' nature to eat humans. Mortal lives are short. Even if we consume them, it only shortens their lifespan by a few decades, a mere blink of an eye. That night, the young man felt an overwhelming sense of loneliness. Under the moonlight, he played a tune from his homeland, feeling utterly lost. He realized that if he didn't become a Yugwai, he might be eaten by his fellow disciples. Reflecting deeply, he questioned how he had ended up in such a predicament. After a long night of tears, he resolved to become a disciple and pursue the Tao. Since he couldn't change his fate, he decided to go with it. Determined, he asked his master for the quickest path to becoming a Yugwai. The master told him, in the Purple Cloud Mountain, there's a rare insect called the Omar worm. Consuming its egg will allow you to ascend and become a Yugwai. Okay. Yugwai chiefs. Let's... Yep, this is the path. Okay, increases critical rate. We want that. Okay, we want that. Maximum health. What's the other one I have? Stamina. I wonder if this one would work.
Get lost. Don't disturb my drink. How about a quick death with my stinger, you tort-faced monkey? Now leave while you can.
The utter disrespect.
Quit your dawdling, will you? One scratch on my jaws, just one, and you'll be dead.
Oh, at least you got
The nerve!
all this on something.
You fur face! I meant to let you pass, but you chose to ruin my day! Now, face your doom.
Oh, this guy's on something. I think we'll get him. We'll get him now. Problem is now we can at least set up a little bit, but oh, I had him almost. I almost had him.
Blood gets
Oh my! Holy shit! Oh, what in the world? Poison wise, this guy's on another level, man. Oh my god. You did, bitch. See, that was a strat. Go all in, go in. Okay, so there is something over here.
Buddhists are unwelcome in the land.
I saw something over here. Am I blind? Oh, okay, so this is actually... We've kind of been this way, right? Oh, we have, okay. Yeah. Oh, we can cross something. Oh, armor. What armor? Oh, that's sick. Wait. I think this is where we're gonna go, because we've lapped this whole place already. Hmm. On one hand, what did we... Oh. 49% health. Yeah, let's use this because we're gonna need this one, I think. No wonder our health wasn't doing good. That stinger. Okay, so he was one of the powerful Uguay kings. Let's look at Scorpion Lord. In the bonds of deadly abode, sorrow wine, I sip golden armor, golden claws, poison grip, cockerel crow, blood tears, body near to break. My love wanes and waxes like the moon, yet burns eternal like the sun embrace. The mountain of the venom, neighboring the Westling kingdom of women, inherited its tradition of female supremacy. The mountain was ruled by a scorpion queen of the Gu of the desire, renowned for her enhancing beauty. She practiced the Diu of the concentration, excelling in the bedroom arts and matters of pleasure. Oh, Okay, thus having countless partners for her practice. Among these partners, the male scorpion adorned in golden armor and claws, whose strong build earned him the queen's favor. Together they had a brood of the scorpion offspring. However, none of the offsprings were females, which led her to lose interest in passing them for her skills. Consequently, the golden armored male scorpion also fell out of favor. Seeing that the queen no longer sought his company, the male scorpion with high self-esteem took his children and moved outside the mountains, severing ties with her. Later then, the journeyers passed through the kingdom of women, and the scorpion queen, true to her nature as a Gu of desire, kidnapped Tang Monk, which cost her her life when Sun Wukong summoned the Dawn Star, whose crow killed her instantly. Her maiden and the captive of the kingdom of the women held in her cave dispersed, taking all the pleasure with them. Still seething with anger, Sun Wukong set a place ablaze, turning everything to ash. Sensing the fire, the male scorpion outside the mountain rushed to the scene, only to find his former love stripped of her clothes, her tail severed, and her body reduced to a bloody pulp, dead at the feet of the slope. After much inquiry, he learned that it was the Dawnstar of Conciliation Mao that had killed her. With this knowledge, he vowed to avenge her. Fortunately, the Gu of the Desire had imparted some technique to him. He hence settled in the Pipa cave, rebuilding her force and dedicating himself to practice. However, being a male, he struggled to achieve great success, leading to the decline of the mountain venom reputation. Upon learning that the Webbed Hollow was a premier place for insect use to practice, he took his sons and sought refuge there. Ah, so all of those scorpions we killed were their kids. All right. Let's do this. Okay, what is this? What the hell is that meeting? The Morgans? Something's giving birth. Oh, flying to Duskveil. Oh! Oh, this isn't bad. Didn't have to use anything. Holy crap. No, it's not over yet. But yes, I defeated him. He was too good to be true. Well, at least we saved our abilities. Oh, what the hell? Bro changed the entire atmosphere. The weather, the condition, everything. Hey, I'm not a fan of this. It's raining blood? Okay, you wanna play? Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's... We're definitely gonna die here, right? Was it second attempt?
All these years apart. And they've marred you like this. I journeyed from Mount Lee to delve into the mysteries of this valley. I didn't mean to hold this back from you. It was because I had to. I stayed my hand for my ties to his mother. That's why I called upon you.
Oh.
But how did you get this? I thought it was with the 100-eyed Guai. This may well be the design of destiny itself. I shall help you and restore its power. Consider this as my token of gratitude. A few strings dangling from the sky. No one knows whether they lead to weal or woe.
Oh, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Scorpion
Why
Lord took 5
does
attempts. This
everyone
guy
vie
took
to scale them?
2. We used our potions, which helped out a lot. Lifesavers, I'll tell you. Eternal Obsession. Real Illusionary. Okay, what? Why did we come out here? Oh, we can make the staff now. Yeah, I think we can. The yellow long staff. I want to run up this way. Oh. Oh, this is the beginning part. I didn't. What? Why didn't it take us to the closest shrine? Oh, don't tell me that shrine is gone. Travel. Yeah, right here. I don't know why it took us to the first shrine here. Oh man, that was intense. If guided by a soul banner, these souls can be summoned back to their former. Yeah, let's go up. Oh, nothing. Okay. Alright, let's look at inventory. Oh, let's look at equipment first. What do we... Oh, first let's remove this stuff. Mirage. You know what? I'm gonna keep Mirage Pill. Maybe we should... you know what? I'll keep it for now. What is it in equipment right here? What is this? Can activate Relentless on attack the enemy, highly effective against specific enemy. Slightly increases critical hit and critical chance. Weaver needle. This can be used for craft armor. Oh, okay, so we got some armor. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Journal. Okay, we can check both these out. Duskveil. A brief song stirs the violent heart. Long crows pierce the night apart, leaping high, then falling low, drifting like a duckweed in the flow. He lay on the ground, still unsure of how he had been defeated. The previously remarked Daoist robbed insect Gyu, whom he had previously dismissed as insignificant, now stood before him with a smirk on his face. Seeing the Gyu holding a radiant golden hairpin, he suddenly understood. He wanted to ask the question, but found he couldn't speak. The pain was unbearable. He seemed that his throat was slit by the veiled insect with the hairpin. He should be dying. He closed his eyes, not wanting his last sight to be the hideous face. Unexpectedly, someone turned him over and carefully applied decoction to his wounds. He could breathe again, but this brought him no relief. The Gyu clicked its tongue in amazement. The medicine master gave is truly remarkable. It has mended the severe part completely. What a pity to use it on this one. He opened his eyes and tried to ask a question, but the Gyu stopped him. Don't rush. Eternal medicine can't heal eternal injuries. Besides, I don't tend to cure you. With that, the Gyu waved its hand, and two fake Daoist in green robes carried over a jade box covered with brocade. The Gyu took out the golden cocoon and said, We mountain Gyus are unworthy of this item. It's best to test it on you. Panic-stricken, he coughed up blood, which splattered onto the golden cocoon. The cocoon broke upon contact with the blood. A worm with a human head and a golden body emerged. Quickly scrambled into the grass and disappeared. The Gyu remained unperturbed and pulled out another golden cocoon from the jade box. Master was truly wise to have prepared 2 golden cocoons. He tried to struggle, but his body was slightly wounded by the cobweb. The Gyu commanded, pour it down his throat. The fake Daoist brought several buckets of water and forced his head back and poured some of the awful-smelling concoction into his mouth. He felt something go down his throat. After swallowing, he felt it as if it were floating on the clouds. His mind was becoming hazy. Apart from lingering concern for his mother, he could hardly remember anything. He silently recited one last prayer, hoping that a glimmer of survival would be bestowed upon his mother. Okay. And then we have this. Hong Yi, tearful eyes reflect tearful eyes. Broken hearts echo broken cries. The world harbors the cold sly, yet spares the soul in serpent guise. The Jade Emperor sat on his throne in the celestial palace, guiding the fisher. Hong Yi stood among the mortals and saw Tibai jinxing leading in an officer in crown of 5 peaks on his head, a landscape engraved tablet in his hand, and he wore a light of 7 stars on the robe and walked to pleasant music of 8 jaded rings dangling from his waist. Tabai jinxing this announced, Your Majesty, I have brought the son of Barak from the purple cloud mountain as commanded. The Jade Emperor prompted, let the celestial official come forward. I appoint you as the Dawn Star ranking among the 28 constellations and grant you residence in the Palace of Illumination. Remember to be vigilant to your duties and conduct your patrols on time. The newly appointed Dawn Star thanked the Emperor for his grace. The Jade Emperor can order the Crane Immortal and the Supreme Celestial Inspector to escort him to his post, also bestowing upon him 2 bottles of imperial wine and 10 golden flowers. The Immortals congratulated the Dawn Star while Hong Yi stood quietly on the prepare, observing for a moment. She was slightly older than him, and having grown up together due to the deep connection, frequent interaction between their families, she had always seen him as a younger brother. Not witnessing his moment of glory, she believed his future held limitless potential. After waiting a while longer, she watched him greet and bid farewell to others in front of the hall. His spirits high, yet he never glanced her away. With quiet sighs, she turned and slowly walked away out of the hall. Alright. Okay, I guess this is gonna be like the final boss that we're gonna take on. I still don't know where these other ones are. It's the second sister. I wonder if it's like... I looked around a little bit. I wasn't able to find it, so... I wonder... Look at that.
Please. You must save me.
So, both my trap and my vessel failed. But how?
When I saw him, I just couldn't. The Destined One then arrived and bested me. Now the monkey has ransacked our hollow.
A mere monkey showing such disrespect.
Oh.
Your wound was recovering. But now it's getting worse. Fear not. I'll deal with him. But before that, that thing of mine, do you still have it?
I do.
What thing?
Very well. Despite all your failures, you led the Destined One here. I should reward you for that. But the thing I gave you, now I must have it back! You girls are far too young to comprehend my design. This, along with those relics inside him, shall free me of Kunlun's reign.
Kunlun?
Rest assured, darling, I'll avenge you. Now let go of your misery and rest in peace.
Come on, girls. Fuck this man up.
You have now given to me.
Oh, I'm fighting with these girls. Okay. But this is creepy as hell fighting with this dwarf.
You must have swayed your wits with lies. Come, let's finish him. If you deny the path of ascension, I might as well walk it alone. Are your minds as muddled as your mother's? Sweat and blood I gave were not my son. They are fruitless, all my deeds to take foul of them. No! I see girls to join them. I'll run. Step closer. There's another strike to bear. The rebels with might find no rightful demise. Destiny twists. Why must I bear the toll?
the hell? What in the world, man? I wasted that thing too.
me. I can kill every destined one I
needle was helpful, but we wanted to try to do it without the needle.
Master, I need you.
Saw that he wasn't. Oh, these spiders are here. Oh, they survived. They didn't die. If I used a needle, I would have done it in my first attempt.
You haven't changed a bit. You fool.
Oh, what's it? A little bit of a backstory. Yeah, we're gonna probably see a cutscene here. Is this the guy?
月光在初见的角头，月光在细雨的坠落，夜是眉间的阳，愿一念望向日，寻常最缠着。 心犹如骄阳，心中有你等待着我，我自由。愿这风起雨中，从离春到离愁，在那一刻我爱上。
What if this is our boy, right? Belgi or whatever, Belgi?
忘了是心田的沟，记得是老头的酒，只因是相拥无言。 愿天飞花的你曾说过。心犹如骄阳，心中有你相伴着一样。
That's not. Did he see his girl and look in her or what?
我白昼听过了后，又怎么会有飘摇似轻舟，你不放手这一路，越来多久？ 我真爱中，像我最不舍，永远无法下一世。真情假意，唯恐相守有情。相遇是相遇，轻轻来回。
Crazy man, crazy life story. I feel sorry for him.
You have grown in strength, but not in wisdom.
Oh,
You've not only hurt Bajia and his darling, but
Bajia.
also laid waste to the seal of the High Ones. A grave misdeed. Mortal or immortal, all seek to break from the past and start anew. Yet destiny, like a lover's tongue, speaks one way and means another. Though you may savor it yourself, you can never tell if you truly want it or not.
Chapter 4, Rosy Cheek, Gray Hair. Level 88. Oh, we got lots of legendary items. Alright, let's have a look here. First off, let's look at this rare. After consuming mana, increase the critical hit chance of the next attack. Immobilize affect all our enemies around the target. Oh! Oh, these are all good. On one hand, I feel like, man, immobilize. I feel like this would be better for right now. Because the critical, like after a sip, will be like very helpful. This can be used for crafting a weapon. Okay. Celestial ribbon. Tending to the furnace, stoking the flame, making pills to immortality, aspire, countless eyes and countless schemes. One misstep and shattered all dream. Build this work. Violet Spider lowered her head, not daring to look directly at the 100-eyed Daoist. The master handed a needle to an old woman and said softly, with the monkey left behind, in this vessel of mine, you have nothing to worry about. If both fail, come to me and I will back you up. He paused as if the new thought struck him and added, if I act first, you will never see the pig again. Hearing this, the old woman quickly took the needle and thanked him and left. Only the door closed. An immortal with a red scalp and a grained face came in holding a fly whisk. He emerged from behind the screen looking at the master imposingly. The master bowed respectfully and reported, with the pig in our hand, the destined ones alone will not cause any trouble. The crane immortal remained uncommittable and sighed, your little schemes are all under his majesty's watched eyes. He hasn't intervened out of respect of her majesty. The master chuckled dryly and replied, her majesty words, they've taken too much profit. This time our principles and interests must be taken back. The crane immortal flicked this fly and whisk as if shooing away flies and said leisurely, once it's done you leave and they will have to stay. No expression could be seen on the master's face as he bowed deeply to the immortal. Oh, we got all three of the. Oh, okay. The sixth sister. Oh shit. In the hidden groves, home appears. Laughter fills paths with flowers near. Girls chase the butterfly in flight as rumor fade like nothing stars in the night. In the Wabbit Hollow, there were no children at the same age as the sixth sister. She usually spent her time with her old elder sister, who were all very nice to her. Only the fourth sister would strictly supervise her training. Sometimes, when she trained diligently, the fourth sister would take her to the mountaintop of the gaze at the scenery outside and tell her stories about the world beyond the mountain. Although she enjoyed following her fourth sister, the fourth sister often went into the mountains to investigate secret unknown to her, claiming it was dangerous, and she refused to take her along, which left the sixth sister feeling bored. One day a flower viewing banquet was held in the mountains, and the lesser Yugais from the Mount Yusan came to deliver gifts. As usual, after completing their task, they were invited to stay and drink. The elder sister were busy entertaining guests, take care of their mothers, so the sixth sister wandered off on her own. The steward Gyu, unable to refuse her, and accompanied her around and cave for a while. The two drunken pig Gyus saw the sixth sister and pointed at her, saying, "Is that the one?" The other pig replied, "Yeah, that's the one." Feeling annoyed by their comments, the sixth sister retorted, "Why are you pig Gyus pointing at me? Where are your manners? What did you mean for this and that?" The steward Gyu tried to signal the pig Gyus to shut up, but they continued. "Little girl, let us tell you a secret that everyone knows but you." The steward Gyu quickly tried to intervene, but the sixth sister earnestly said, "Go ahead." The two pig Gyus laughed and said, "Your father is a pig, just like us. You're a relative of our old pig family." Contrary to their expectation, the little girl didn't burst in anger or throw a tantrum. Instead, she pouted and spoke with dismissive tone, saying, "You must be attempting to establish a connection with me because you lack skill in your craft and seek exploit. The one my mother chose would never be someone as despicable as you." Hearing this, the pig felt embarrassed and never dared to joke at her again. The fifth sister. Oracles of the charming swallow love to play, sisters close in bond, let them not sway by the worldly affair. The fifth daughter of the Zhu family, in the prime of her youth, was renowned for her stunning beauty. One night, the dark clouds obstructed the moon, and a chilly wind swept over the ridge, signaling the impending storm. The fifth sister was accompanying her second sister in the village, overthrowing the work of the lesser Gyus, when she spotted a traveling scholar seeking shelter from the rain. Feeling mischievous, she decided to play a trick on him. The scholar became somewhat naive and was worried about his bookcase getting soaked and rushed into the desert village. Without noticing the Yugais, he barely made it inside, bolted the door and lit on the lamp just as the rain began to pour heavily. Gazing at the rain through the window, the scholar was inspired to cite poetry. Exude lands in turmoil, in the court in disarray, like thunder claps in clear skies they sway. A clap of thunder roared. The scholar thought he saw the window shake, but paid no mind until finished reciting. Feeling refreshed, it was when he realized someone was knocking at his door. As he finished the line, he noticed the window lattice move again. Assuming it was wind and rain, he hurled and shut the window. After finishing his poem, feeling refreshed, he suddenly realized someone was knocking at the door. He caught a glimpse of a graceful silhouette on the door's paper screen, and sensed alarm washed over him as he entertained the thought it could be a Yugua. However, considering his own wretched and unremarkable existence, he somehow found solace in the idea of becoming a victim of a beauty. As the scholar got up and flung the door open, expecting to see the stunning Yugua, he was instead met with a horrifying sight: a ghost with a disheveled hair and pus-filled eyes. Overwhelmed with terror, he let out a scream and instantly pushed past her, desperate to escape the haunted house. Outside the door, the fifth daughter, playing with her delicate fingers, leaned gracefully against the wall, only to be knocked off balance. Angrily, she walked into the house, cursing the scholar for his rudeness, and happened to see an old bronze mirror on the desk. Picking it up, she found out that the storm had washed away her makeup, leaving her face a patchwork of colors, and with her wet hair covering it, she looked truly frightening. Even she couldn't help but laugh. Oh, this is long. Sword raised to the azure sky, enemy blood stains the black robe high, fortune to be made in fair, astonishing heroes with grace and flair. In the old days, the Scorpion Lord bought his 4 sons the Temple of Yellow Flower. Seeking refuge, 100-eyed Daoist mastered coveting powers of his venom, promising arranged marriages between the young spider Daoist and the Scorpion Princess. Hence he filled forth the Violet Spider and 4 of her daughters to meet them. Once everyone was seated, the Daoist master asked the princess to introduce themselves one by one. The eldest prince stood up, thumping his chest, and declared, "My skills were personally taught by my father. Among my brothers, I am the best bachelor. If all the sisters wish to marry me, don't let it cause my discord." Seeing the sisters frown, the second prince quickly stood up and interjected, "Sisters, please forgive my brother's recklessness. Strong as he is, which I admit, I am no less capable. If you choose me as your husband, I will expand our domain and make it prosperous." The Daoist master was displeased by the second prince's ambition, and sister two remained uncommittal, turning their gaze to the third scorpion son. Feeling the pressure of their stare, he reluctantly said, "My brothers are all skilled, and my younger brother is also exceptional. Sisters, please consider carefully before making a choice." The fourth prince, disdain of his third brother's lack of confidence, said, "My third brother is a bit of awkward in temperament. I hope you don't mind, although I'm younger, my future is promising. Choosing me is choosing the future." After hearing their self-introduction, the Daoist master asked the 4 daughters of the Zhu family to express their opinion one by one. The elder spoke gently. "With many sisters to look after and our mother's illness, I cannot lay down this burden and let my sisters suffer. My marriage can wait a few years." The scorpions shook their head, expressing regret. The second sister laughed and said, "I'm busy managing the family business alone with many financial gaps to fill. If you are willing to help bridge these gaps, I might consider marriage." The Scorpion Lord Mountain had long since fallen into ruins with no wealth to speak of, so the second sister's words effectively ended the conversation. The third sister, holding a fan, said, "I wish to marry someone with whom I can live in harmony. I love the poetry of Liu Yan. Have any of you read his work? It's likely that the 4 princes didn't even know the poetry was, and let alone when Yu Len was. Consequently, everyone pinned their hopes on the 4th sister." Sitting at the end of the 4th sister hummed softly out of boredom before speaking, "My sisters, you were too polite, speaking so tactful that they probably didn't even understand. This so-called meeting is just a scheme against us. You would end up with no gain. While they take no dowries and position in our cave, how dare you they consider us as one of them to be taken advantage of? They call themselves princes, yet none of them are noble. If they truly had any skills, why not earn their fortune instead of showing off and making fools of themselves here?" After Force's outburst, the conversation at the table shifted to criticizing her. Though apologies were exchanged, the topic of marriage never brought up again. In seclusion for 100 springs, truth and falsehood, the mountain brings rosy face turns into gray hair. Love stories sold them end of fair. The third daughter of the Zhu family, graceful and demure and gentle in nature, loved reading and writing. Observing that her younger sister were still naive and her two elder sisters were extremely busy, she focused on needlework and became the best weaver in the family. The fabric shop ran by second sister outside used weaving patterns designed by the third sister. The weavers in the cave were also trained by her. Due to her gentle and kind-hearted nature, she often found it difficult to command the guys. Thus, the fifth sister became her best assistant. While the third sister taught with the weaving patterns in the hand, the fifth sister followed with the punishing ruler. If any weaver was practically unruly and straightforward filth, fifth sister would report them to second sister, who would then seal the offender in a cocoon to be used as food. Because the eldest and second sister were often preoccupied with various affairs, the fifth sister had been following the third sister since childhood, and the third sister was very quiet, so the fifth sister became her lively counterpart. The two sisters bickered and quarreled, but it made the days pass more easily. Among the books the third sister often read were those strange mortal incidents. She always found them fascinating and longed to experience. Those romantic scenes desiccated her. However, she was too wise to fall for any romantic scholar, knowing that most guys in those stories are tragic ends. The path home is covered in green moss. Peach blossoms begin to bloom across. How tender and gentle her caring affection among sisters and loving connection. The eldest sister of the Zhu family was gentle, serene, caring for her younger sister like a mother. She mercilessly managed every aspect of their daily lives. Even straightforward second sister and independent fourth sister behaved obediently and showed a touch of girlish charm in her presence. Each day she oversaw the cave's catering, everyone's clothing, and she was a go-to for dispute, illness, joys, and sorrows, keeping her busy from dawn till dusk. There was always a steady stream of carrier lesser guys coming to her with message. My lady, the second and fourth sister arguing. My lady, the fifth lady scolded a weaver. Now they need an extra hand. Can someone be sent? My lady, the sixth sister injured herself while practicing and asked for you to come and have a look. One day the lady of the house, her mother, called her to her side. As soon as she stepped into the hut, the tranquil scene of her mother admiring the flowers under a tree caught her eyes. Her mother waved her over, saying the flowers in her abode are more beautiful than those in the upper realm. Meanwhile, outside the hut, the lesser who was in charge of catering was waiting for her to decide the menu. The steward overseeing the cocoons was waiting to report matters. The elder sister asked, Mother, is there anything you wish to instruct me on? Her mother gently took her hand and said, I just want you to accompany me admiring these flowers. She smiled warmly, adding, I worry they will wear out. The elder sister looked at the mother and suddenly transported back to many, many years when her mother had held her in her hands in the same way as they admired each blossom together. The flowers were beautiful, then so was her mother. Alright, we need one more thing there and we're good to go, I think. Next chapter? Yeah. Let's dive into the fifth chapter, Golden Child, Crimson Blood. Oh, this is a volcano, eh? Oh. She is coming. Woods of Amber. That's a new enemy. Look at us. Oh, you know what? I didn't craft the staff. One staff may have helped me. Where is this guy? Huh? Finish him.
Time was I guarded the Celestial River with my boys 80,000 strong, and the puny revenants dared to impede me. That grand transformation of mine was the only reason you're still standing here. A proper kneel to show gratitude would be appropriate, no?
Oh.
Fooled me once, never again. Deceptive tactics like this pose no threat. I'll go size them up first. Keep pace, boy.
Alright, so, okay, we got a few more. We don't got too many bosses in this one. It's not bad, I can't complain. Revenants, endless toil, no rest in view, a joy of nature, never ours to pursue. Serving others in vain we strive, limiting years, century alive. The stewards summoned from the underworld of the keepers were the lowest ranking soldiers back there, with their daily duties into mountains and flow of the underworld. Being sent to the mortal realm was akin to the other days. One day, as they patrolling the flaming mountain, 4 stewards shared their stories. One pointed to a furnace valley and remarked, "This lava here makes me think of my task back underground. Those who commit arson in life are sentenced to embrace. Hearing hot copper pillars naked in copper depth, we had to feel the fire and scrape off burnt flesh. Once and again, if we had to firefly like it here, it would surely make things easier." Another added, "True, and those who broke families in life go to our iron depth. We planted edge to the blade tree into their back and hung them on the tree. Our endless days are spent sharpening the blades and trimming the trees. Sometimes a blade cuts through their flesh, and they fall with wounds wide open. That's when we stitch them up and carry them to the ground and hang them on the blade. A giant iron ball like the one ahead would make a job simpler." The third one claimed, "You have it easy. Those who torture animals go to our bull depth. There they are trampled and gored by the lava bulls. We must tend the bulls, fit them with iron hooves, and sharpen their horns. The crushed corpses must be dug out occasionally, lest the clogged path of bulls' flaming carts would be a much better solution." The last steward, gazing at the landscape flaming mountains, exclaimed, "This place is better than any of our depths. Don't you see this is the best depth? With the state-of-art torturing tools. I am now living in my dream." Hearing this, all his companions spat in despair and left. Okay. He who brings tales of fault and the blame, it is often caught in the very same game. Trust not the one who seems most unfair, and their goodness beware. In the southern camp of the kingdom Utah, near the western side of the flaming mountain, a cook in the army was tasked with delivering food to soldiers in each every day. During his routine, he often noticed shadowy figures trailing him. When his courage led him to confront it, it was a poetry figurine armed with arrowless bow and a truly peculiar sight. It is known that one of the guilties are hunted. The cook, assured of his clear conscience, demanded, "Why do you always follow me?" The figurine, faceless yet speaking from within, replied, "In the past life we were from the same town and served together in the army. I was wounded by an enemy arrow and you abandoned me. I was left to succumb to infection and die. My resentment prevented me from reincarnation, and Yama, the king of the underworld, made me a revenant. I have come now for your life." Puzzled, the cook asked, "Then why not kill me?" The figurine raised his bow and replying, "This bow shoots only arrows of punishment. You've been reasonable, upright in his life, so I find no arrow to strike you. My only choice now is no lingering aimlessly." The cook asked if there was anything he could do to stop its wandering, but the figurine spat back, "It was your fault. You should atone, not help me. Your debt will clear once you've recited Buddha's name for me 10,000 times and kneel to each. Then I may find peace." Raised by such entitlement, the cook argued, Your fall in enemy hand wasn't my arrow. Your failure to evade wasn't my push. Leaving you was a choice, not a crime. Why blame me? With that, he smashed the poetry figurine with his meal lead, and the figurine shattered and turned to dust in the wind. Alas, even ghosts dread violence. Reflecting on one's action is essentially, and kindness is virtue. But beware of being exploited by your good heart. Please. Okay. Alright, I guess we gotta... Is it this way? Yeah. Oh shit, we see something big over there. What the hell's over there? There is a save. Oh, right here. Very good. Right in front of me. Alright, let's craft. Oh, so some armor. What armor do we have? Oh, okay. Nah, we definitely crafted this big boy right here. Okay. Let's see store, because typically when we come here we can always buy things. So we're definitely gonna do that. Mine, how much? Oh, we can buy quite a bit of these. Oh shit! Fine gold thread. Okay. We need to go farm some money too. Alright, yeah. What we'll do is we'll end this one off here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.